Now, for the last two questions, I'll roll them up into one. Okay. One, give advice to young people so that they can do something to contribute to their society. And the second and last one, what is your vision for Africa in the next 30 years?
How can we contribute to our society? Just do any little good that you can. Any little good, no matter how little, even if it's as little as picking up a sheet of paper, picking up refuse on the road, helping your brother or helping your sister. That's what we should do. When you bring this kind of question that talks about how can you contribute your quota, the first thing that comes to people's mind is, oh, I need to do a big thing.
Yeah.
I need to do this. I don't have this. No, but start with what you have. So I tell people, I say, look, you have a voice, use it. You have hands. What can you do with your hands? What can you do with what you know? Sometimes people see me, they say, Helen, you seem to be a very busy person. When do you have time to write? Actually, when it's I made to myself, not to anybody. I've been trying to write regularly, but I always fall off. But earlier this year, I made a promise that I want to write continuously for 30 days. I couldn't. I said for 7 days, I couldn't. And I gave myself a challenge. And that came from finishing my thesis and appreciating the power of focus. Deciding to shut out the noise and focus on what's important to you. And I said, if I could do that, then I really have to make this part of my life.
Yeah.
Discipline. So I said, one area that I can start with is, let me give myself a challenge of writing every day for 90 days.
Wow.
And in fact, the first week was a struggle, and I wanted to be writing at a particular time, Sometimes I'll be like, well, I don't feel like. I said, no, 90 days. Go and write. All right. Go and do it. Right. And, by the end of the first week, it started coming naturally that once I wake up, I write, and then I read my Bible. In fact, my YouVersion, I've broken so many streaks, but as of today, I have not broken the streak of writing. I think today is like my day 1 or something. So I've written every day for 115 days.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, what that means is, when I started, I wanted to do 90 days. Then I listened to this gentleman who said he wrote on Quora for 360 days on gaming. I think gaming and programming, I can't remember. When I listened to him, I said, if this young man can do this, let me extend this challenge to 365 days, that I want to write every day for 365 days. So even after I achieved the 90 days, and I noticed that 90 days just 2 weeks ago, and I'm now beginning to feel like, I don't think I want to do it again. But I'm saying, no, you have to do it, because this is not about, it's no longer just about writing. It's about discipline.
Yeah, discipline. Yeah.
That's what I'm really looking for. So people say, you write a lot. I smile. I say, these guys, they don't know me. I'm trying to discipline myself.
Yeah.
But then the unintended consequences is I'm getting followership on LinkedIn. People are calling me. Of course, you have to filter a lot of things on social media, because I have to do my work. But I just love the fact that I have stuck to one thing for so long. I've never been able to do it. So now, if I can make it a part of me for 1 year, it will be a part of me for the rest of my life.
Amen. See, what you're saying is very, very, very important. Discipline. See, if I tell you myself, that's part of what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with it because, yes, the things I want to discipline myself to do are difficult. Okay. And because they're difficult, sometimes you say, okay, let me just give this day let me not just do it for today. I'll catch up tomorrow. But once you fall off one day, the potentials for falling off the next day is high.
Yeah. Very true.
See,
Very true.
I know that because, see, I've been struggling with something for 12 years. And yeah, I do it for maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And then it's so tiring. I say, okay, let me just leave it for today. Before I know it, it's 2 weeks. But I come back to do it again. Hey, see, this is very important.